I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. A 29-year-old Middletown man has lost his battle for life after being pulled from the Delaware River near Port Jervis yesterday morning. Christopher Montalvo was pronounced dead early this morning at Orange Regional Medical Center. Montalvo had gone to Port Jervis to swim the river with a pair of friends. None were wearing life jackets. Montalvo disappeared after jumping in at Goose Rock, a popular diving spot. Port Jervis Police Sergeant Jason Vicarello lives on the banks of the Delaware, and he knows all about the river's often deceiving look and its dangerous currents.
This summer, with the amount of rain we've had, the river just being up a foot increases the current drastically. And people don't realize how much of a current is actually there. For the people who are using the river, the number one thing, wear a life jacket. The other thing is, God forbid, you end up in a spot where you're in the river and you're caught in the current. Don't fight it and don't panic. Relax, go with the current, let it take you downstream a little bit and swim towards the nearest shore. And the current will actually keep you up.
Montalvo leaves behind a wife and two small children. His uncle Jose Morera said his nephew had been looking forward to his Delaware River swim, calling it an adventure. There's another area drowning incident to report, this one at the Wells Springs Estates bungalow colony on Cold Spring Road in the town of Thompson. A 22-month-old child whose family lives in New York City died yesterday. Back on Saturday, the little boy and his 3-year-old brother managed to wiggle their way through a gate, then took off their shoes and got into a pool. People were alerted when the 3-year-old began screaming. The child was pulled from the bottom of the pool but was pronounced dead Tuesday at the Westchester Medical Center Trauma Center. Emergency responders did not know initially which vehicle crossed the double yellow line, but they did say the driver of the car that collided with a tractor-trailer rig this morning is lucky to be alive. It happened in Ulster County at around 10 a.m. on Route 209 near Whitelands Road in Cripplebush. The driver of the car suffered serious injuries and had to be extricated from the wreckage of the vehicle. A preliminary report from the scene was that the car may have run underneath the rig. Emergency personnel from several area departments were on the scene. That section of Route 209 was closed off to traffic during the course of the recovery and subsequent police investigation. There is speeding and then there is speeding. When a state trooper monitored a work zone on Route 17 in the town of Wallkill, he spotted a vehicle going through the reduced speed zone at more than 100 miles an hour. The trooper was able to pull the car over miles later, and its driver, 50-year-old Lawrence Aiello of Matawan, New Jersey, was later charged with driving while intoxicated, along with an assortment of vehicle and traffic offenses. State police say Aiello's blood alcohol level was more than twice the legal limit. State Senator John Bonasek has a message for local officials who want to see non-Indian casinos become a reality in the state. Make sure there's a large turnout of voters for this November's statewide referendum on legalized gaming. Voters must okay a state charter change in order to pave the way for casino licensing. Bonasek is the chair of the Senate's Racing and Wagering Committee and is pushing for 2 casinos in our region. Local officials are expected to develop a pro-casino marketing plan that will include billboards and lawn signs. More blowback regarding the proposed purchase of $1 million fire truck in the Greenville Fire District. District Secretary Lisa Emanuel has resigned, saying the district's chairman and attorney don't have the best interest of the people in Greenville in mind. Fire district officials have come under fire in the wake of word that the town's considering the purchase of a 75-foot-tall ladder truck, even though no buildings in town are close to that height. A group of residents have circulated a petition calling for a special referendum on the planned purchase. Reporter John Sullivan has more on the story here at Record Online and in today's Times-Herald Record. They have a new location for their tote bag business, but the mission has not changed. The teenage members of Rural and Migrant Ministries Youth Economic Group now operate basement bags from the former Free Theater building in Liberty. For the past 3 years, the teens have been buying canvas tote bags from fair trade cooperatives, then silk screening them with socially conscious messages. Rural and Migrant Ministry began the program to empower teens by giving them the experience of running a business while developing skills like teamwork and leadership. And the victim told City of Newburgh police that the trouble started when he refused to buy a woman a drink. He said she then punched him in the face. Then the incident at Emily's Bar on Mill Street escalated. 3 women, along with the bar security guard, chased the man outside, where the women beat him with their shoes. The victim had to be treated for eye injuries at St. Luke's Cornwall Hospital. The women, along with the security guard, now face felony gang assault charges. We can't seem to shake the daily threat of thunderstorms around here in the Hudson Valley and Catskills. Thunderstorms are again likely late in the day Thursday, with temperatures reaching the middle 80s under a mostly cloudy sky. Friday will be cloudy and humid with scattered showers and thunderstorms, with the highs in the low 80s. Find out what's happening in your community and in your world by reading the Times-Herald Record tomorrow, and make Record Online your source for news when and where it breaks. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Bankster.